The Wii is a game console released by Nintendo on November 19th, 2006. It competed with Microsoft's Xbox 360 and Sony PlayStation 3. It sold more than 100 million units worldwide, and it's the generation's highest selling console. It succeeded the GameCube, and early models were fully backwards compatible with all GameCube games and most accessories. Nintendo first spoke of the console at an E3 2004 press conference and later unveiled it at E3 2005. Nintendo's CEO Satoru Iwata revealed a prototype of the controller at 2005 Tokyo Game Show, and at E3 2006, the console won multiple units. Nintendo released a new version of the Wii called the Wii Family Edition, which doesn't have any backwards compatibility with GameCube games for some reason. The Wii Mini is Nintendo's first major console redesign since the compact SNES, but it can only play Wii Optimal discs and it only omits GameCube compatibility, so basically there's no GameCube compatibility, and it has been discontinued in Japan and Europe, although the Wii Mini is still going to be available in Europe for now. The Wii is Nintendo's most smallest video game console to date, and it has received positive reviews all over the board. The successor, the Wii U, was unveiled at Electronic Entertainment Expo 2011. Hey, what's up, box? It's your boy Talk here. So I thought, why don't I talk about the Wii, give some of my memories with this console, because it has been more than 10 years since the Wii came out, and I decided, why don't I talk about it. It makes me feel nostalgic because the Wii is 10 years old this week, and it's kind of crazy. You know, I used to play this console a lot when I was younger, and it's just honestly like the Wii is now 10 years old, and I just used to play this console a lot, you know. This console used to be the console I used to go to when I was younger, and when I first heard of the Wii, it was back in elementary school, like really early in elementary school, and my friends were talking about it because we were just getting into gaming, and we're like, oh, there's a console called the Wii, have you played it? And then my friends were talking about how like their dads and moms gave it for them for Christmas, and they just played it together, and I was like, why don't I get a Wii? And then I heard about this game called Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which was on the Wii, and had Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario together in a game. So I was like, wow, that is amazing. Why don't I get this game, or why don't I get this console per se, because it has Sonic and Mario fighting together. Like, who does not want to see that? And in 2008, it was a big deal because, remember, Sega and Nintendo used to be rivals. Now, I wasn't alive during the whole thing, per se, but I just knew that they were rivals because people were talking about it at school. I was like, wow, that is crazy. And they're in the same game, but you know, I knew that, you know, Sonic was on Nintendo console, so I was like, oh, that's fine, it makes sense. So Sonic and Smash Brothers, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely buying this game, because one of my first games I played was Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. It was actually on the Dreamcast, and I played it on my friend's big TV. It was really cool, but that doesn't really relate to the topic at hand. So moving on, next up, I got my Wii with Super Smash Bros. Brawl. They didn't really have a Brawl or Wii bundle. I don't remember. I could search it up and I could put it on screen if there was, but I don't think there is. So if there wasn't, then I'm not going to put it on screen. But basically, I got a Wii and Super Smash Bros. Brawl back in 2008, and it was literally one of the best moments because I was so excited to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I also got Wii Sports with the Wii at the same time. So yes, I got Wii Sports. I got Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and I got a Wii at the same time, which was pretty cool. I played that Wii a lot, and then I kept getting more games. I got Wii Sports Resort. I got Sonic. No, I didn't get any Sonic main series game on the Wii. Actually, the only one I got was Sonic Unleashed, and I don't think the game is bad. It's just, in my opinion, now that I've played the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions, I just like them better than the Wii version. But I'm not downgrading that the Wii version is bad. The Wii version is good, don't worry. But I played Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, and a couple other games, including Wii Sports Resort and Super Mario Galaxy 2, just to name a few. And I used to play these games a lot when I was younger, and it's kind of crazy how I can look back on it and say, wow, the Wii was my childhood, because the Wii provided an experience that you didn't get anywhere else. And I know people have said that before, but just think about it. Like, the Wii sold a lot, and it appealed to a market that really wasn't catered to in the past. You know how, like, the video game consoles are usually, like, catered to people of, like, they're catered to people who play video games, like people who play like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty was mainstream, and all these other franchises that appeal to a hardcore gamer. And then Nintendo comes out with a console that really doesn't appeal to that market, and they're just like, hey, it's for everyone basically, and that's why it sold over 100 million copies worldwide. And think about that. The Wii U tried doing the same thing, but it failed because that market already went over to tablets. I remember in 2012, I got my first ever electronic device. Well, I got a 3DS and a consoles, obviously, but I'm saying, like, the first real portable device that casuals use. And I know people who are casuals use 3DS. I hate using the word casuals, but, you know, people who don't really care about what's going on in gaming just want a thing to use when they're bored. So tablets, phones were already mainstream in 2012. I remember phones were becoming big, and that was close to middle school, so it made sense. But at the same time, like, people stopped playing like games, casual games on consoles. They went over to, you know, tablets and phones. So, like, Nintendo was doing something else here, and they're trying to market the Wii U, which didn't work out in the long run, as you guys saw. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the Wii U provided a experience for all markets, and it was a great experience, and I have a lot of memories with the console. That's the one story that I have about the Wii. Let me know your stories in the comment section below. Peace out, have a nice day. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.